If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life. Well, welcome back everybody to another exciting episode of Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Today is the day, my friends. If you have been following along on the Nashville Project, turning this Leo Jaymz 2 single coil pickup guitar into a 3 pickup Nashville configuration, man. You know what today is, and you know what this is all about. If you hang out on the channel, hey, oh, by the way, if it's your first time, welcome. Come back anytime and hang out with us at Ted Talks Guitars and Life. But most of you know who hang out on the regular that I am about to tackle this body. We're going to do something on the channel today we've never done before. We're going to take a router and we're going to turn this into a swimming pool route. The idea is that we will put a mini humbucker in the neck position. We will keep the stock Telecaster bridge pickup that came with the kit guitar after a wire conversion, and we will throw on a single coil pickup right smack dab in the middle. I don't know why. What am I doing voices for? That was good, Poppy. Come on, Dutch, leave me alone. I'm making... Yeah, this dog is crazy. Anyway, something like that is the way we're going to look. So I've got to do 2 things today. One thing, I'm going to start with the hardest part. I don't think it's technically difficult, guys. I think I've just never done it before. And if you hang out with me, you know how I love new things. No, man, every day is an adventure, Jack. Man, I pray today you're filled with life and joy and peace, man. You're digging what you do and doing what you dig, Jack. You're surrounded by people who love and affirm you and champion you and support you and whatever it is you got going on in your life. In my life, thank you for coming along this journey, man. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to check in on the project. My friend is coming over. We are going to take a router and we are going to create this swimming pool route as first order of business. I've been talking to folk. I've been doing my research. My friend has proper equipment. And my intention is to film that all for you. So if that all goes well, the filming part, doesn't matter what's going to happen. We're going to record whatever happens, whether I destroy this body, which is not going to happen, Ken, I don't think, man. At least I hope. And then after I'm done routing out the swimming pool route on the body, we will add the single coil route in the Pickguard for that bad boy right there. And I already have done a little bit of measuring and looking at things. We are going to have to widen out this mini humbucker width-wise. This is just a little bit, man, it's just a super smidge, not enough clearance. So I'm going to have to Dremel. Hey, Brent, this is a Dremel reference for you. I'm going to have to Dremel this out a little bit, and I'm going to have to put the secondary single coil pickup. Now, my friend who's sponsoring the video has sent all of the parts. He's paid for everything related to the project and has just asked me to do my thing to it, make it a Nashville guitar, box it up, send it back to him, which I'm going to do, my friends and family, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. That said, I don't want anything to happen to this guitar, thus it is covered with the blue painter's tape. And I gave my friend all of the links to buy all the parts, and I don't know why I didn't think about this, but you know, guys, spoiler alert, they actually sell Pickguards with the mini humbucker hole and the single coil hole in it. I almost bought one and just kind of magically put it on there, but I thought, hey man, I've never cut up a Pickguard before to make a pickup hole. Let's do that, and if I destroy this, I can always buy a replacement, Jack. Well, my friends, enough stalling, enough talking, enough me just doing my thing. Let's get out to the shop with the router and see what happens next. Come on the journey with me, man. This ought to be a wild ride. Let's get into it. Okay, everybody, before we go out to the backyard, I got my friend Matt here, and Matt's going to walk us through what we're going to do, kind of, sort of. Take it away, Matt.
What we're going to do is take out a little bit of material at a time, probably about maybe an 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch depth, and just work our way over to the edge of the blue tape, and then we will take out the last bit of material next to the blue tape, working our depth all the way down to the full depth that we need.
All right, and what bit are we going to use? We were talking about that.
We are going to use a 3/8 straight router bit.
Okay, we got the long guys here too. So 3/8 router bit, I think he said.
Correct.
All right, so we're going to go get on it. Okay, friends, that went pretty well. So now what we're going to do is put a little finish on there, protect our wood and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I was going to do true oil, but I talked to Matt and I said, you know, Matt, I got Danish oil. Let me do that. He was like, okay, why not? All right, friends, the Danish oil has been applied. Gonna let that dry, and we will install some electronics when all the rest of the parts come. I'm waiting on the pots and the switch. All right, the adventure continues. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today, man. Really appreciate it. everybody, welcome back. I'll make you a deal. Let's don't ever speak of that fiasco again. Well, I don't know, man. In hindsight, a wiser person would have told Ken to buy a different part, a part that already had the single coil opening in it. However, we got it done. What was that 2 minutes of me playing the same old tired riff repeatedly was 49 minutes of my life, friends. Worth every moment to have a victory. So yeah, man, how about that route, man? First time using a router, that was cool. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this plastic back just a little bit. I hate it when plastic is under screws. That just really always bothers me. So I'm gonna opt to not have that sent to Ken. So I'm going to have it sent with the plastic pulled back, so when he goes to pull this plastic off, he can just do that. I don't know that I will retain the plastic the whole time I have the guitar in the shop. It depends on whether or not it's in my way. And this plastic up here is not quite coming off as easily. So let me quit talking about plastic and messing with that altogether. So my buddy 2Bike Mike has given us a diagram that we will use to wire this guitar when the parts come in. We are waiting for our 500K pots and our wafer switch. So I thought I would end the router video and the Pickguard routing video putting these pickups on this Pickguard. So in the neck position, we are going to rock and roll an Artec mini humbucker. Artec for the win. I don't know what this is. Oh, yes, I do. It is the MLA97 CR asterisk. I'm a little flustered from all that. Do you guys see that, man? Oh my goodness, I threw everything I had at that thing. This is not for the Artec, I don't believe. And then the single coil pickup is going to be, oh, here's our Artec situation, okay? The single coil is a Aura Pure. And the good folks over at Aura Pure bought both of these. Both of these were purchased on the Zon oripurepickups.com. I'll put a link in the description below per usual. But that is what we're going to be using for the Nashville config telly. So, good news. I believe the mini humbucker fits just copacetically. And I was thinking about how this pickup should be sitting in the neck position. Should it be, oh yeah, okay. Neck, yep. Oh, isn't that handy? So this wants me to install it with the screws facing the nut of the guitar, which we can do. How you guys doing, man? You still having a good day? Oh, man. I sure dig hanging out with you guys, man. I pray you're having a great day, whatever it is you got going on, man. I'm having a pretty good day talking guitars and life. Well, all right, my friends, that is the situation in context. Now, I did scratch, i.e. cut through a little bit of this pickguard right here. So I am thinking that what I would like to do is put a bit of either CA glue or black goo boost in those cracks. I mean, you can't, I mean, I know where they are and I'm having a hard time finding them. I don't think anybody else really ever see them. But I really hate that that's the case. You know, man, Ken told me to do this the way I would do my stuff, and so I did it exactly the way I would do anything that I was doing for myself. And I wouldn't mind if it had that. Can you see that scratch right there? Yeah, I'm just pointing that out to everybody, guys. Put it in the comments, man. If you did what I just did. Now again, caveat, okay? You can buy a Pickguard that looks just like this, Jack. You do not have to go through what I just went through. However, that being the case, put it in the comments, guys. If you were, I like how snug that single coil is. I do like that. And that's because the wide end of the springs are on the Pickguard. Yeah. And the mini humbucker's not moving either. Put in the comments, guys, if you were installing, doing a Nashville, and you did not do the wise thing, which I should have done, which is to purchase a pre-cut Pickguard for a mini humbucker and a single coil, then what would you use, man? What tools would you use? So I used a series of implements of destruction. Everything from my red-handled files to drill bits to many attachments on my Dremel. My batteries died a couple of times. I had to recharge. You know, all of the things. The sun was in my eyes. The wind was blowing my hair. All the excuses that I've got for the day. But I think all things being equal, I am happy with that. I'm happy with the way it looks. Is this pickup just a little bit too close to that one? I mean, functionally, I don't think it matters. But yeah, I mean, it might. If it were me and I had to do over again, I might put it a little bit closer here. But, you know, guys, look, man. It is what it is. It is a homemade DIY Nashville config telly. And so I'm feeling that, Jack. I'm feeling that. So let's just check something while we're here. We don't want to celebrate too much because, dang, what if everything doesn't fit, Ted? Well, if everything doesn't fit, guys, I'm going to run and cry somewhere. Nah, it would be all right. Everything's going to be all right, fellas. Let me just put these wires through here. Oh. Boy, that could be just a little... Guys. Man. It's a little bit too narrow, man. That is crazy. Oh, man. I bet Matt's not still on this side of town. All right, everybody. Let me find Matt. Maybe we can round it out again. Well, my friends, good news, bad news. Good news is, hey, that looks pretty smoking good, man. Bad news, my swimming pool route is just a tad, Man, I missed it by that much, Jack. So Matt is going to come back over with the router, and I'm going to go at this one more time. Yes, after I completely untaped everything. Word of the wise, perhaps. We don't edit our mistakes here at TED Talks Guitars and Life for your benefit. So what I would encourage you with is simply this. Perhaps before, if you were ever to do everything I did today, which maybe you never will, maybe you will, why don't you go ahead and leave the tape on, and then try to install everything the way it would be seated in the guitar before you remove everything, Jack. All right, guys. Well, Matt's going to come over. We're going to blow this out, get it copacetic. I don't think I need to film all that. Or maybe I do for your enjoyment and edification. If I think about hitting record, we will. If I do not, then we will catch y'all down the road. All right. Have a good day. Have a good day. Who says have a good day? Man, I'm really having a hard time with this, Bobby. Dutch, leave me alone. Well, now all is right in the guitar universe, my friends. Just thought you'd want to see it in context. This is where we're going. We've got 500K pots coming. We've got a switch coming and a couple of other things. And then we will be putting the electronics on. The neck is over there, drying from some stain situation. Well, folks, what an adventure this vid has been. It's a lot of fast forwarding for one vid, but I didn't think 8 videos on me routing a body and rerouting a body and, oh my goodness, routing a pickguard would be that exciting for you, man. Hey, I hope you had a great time hanging out with me, man. It was great for my friend Matt to come by. Such a blessing in my life in many ways. Not only because he owns a router, Jack, but for lots of other reasons. He's a good man, good brother. So, all right, my friends, that is it for this one. And stick around. There's more to come. Well, as always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your bad selves, everybody. We'll catch you down the road.